Hi, I'm Ariana with Fresh Pair of Eyes. Simon, nice to talk to you for a third time. And
Yeah,
Robert,
likewise.
thanks for coming to me and Simon's yearly party. It's great to
Oh,
have you.
so excited to be here.
Yes. So we're going to get into the thick of it. I will post everything at an appropriate time, but Oliver and Mark seem to have really different ideologies and approaches. Do you think Oliver could potentially become a threat and turn on Mark?
I mean, I think the potential is definitely there, especially after, what transpires this season. I think that there's a naivete to Mark or to Oliver's character that is kind of a byproduct of him growing up so fast. Um, as a parent, I can say that, you're always terrified of the things think you said and maybe missed or, didn't get around to, like pieces of wisdom you didn't get around to imparting to your children. And, those things that you forgot to say to them kind of, rear their ugly head at the worst possible time. And, when someone's aging as fast as Oliver, that could happen a lot and could lead to a very interesting dynamic to that character moving forward.
Yes. Simon, what do you think?
Well, also he's not human, right? He's half Viltrumite, half Thraxan. He grows up really fast. He had a strange childhood, right? Had time on Thraxa, then was obviously brought to Earth with Mark. He's purple. He doesn't fit in with all the other kids the same way. So I think expecting him to turn out just like Mark would be weird. He's going to take his own path, his own route. And where that goes, like, yeah, he has like different values than Mark. And I think we explore some of that this season. So yeah, I can't wait to see what we do with him come in the future.
He's
Yeah.
definitely more than Mark, but purple.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So again, I will post this after we see Mark and Eve together. I have my feelings. I think I made it clear to Simon that I'm very much a fan of Amber. And
As
Mark.
are we.
Us
Yes.
too.
But would Mark and Eve be together if they weren't superheroes in your point of view?
Interesting.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the superhero aspect of their lives is so core to their personality and so core to uh who they are. I don't even know who they would be as people if they were not superheroes. So I think it's definitely possible that they wouldn't be together, but uh you know, it's almost like saying, would this couple be together if one of them, you know, wasn't human or couldn't speak the language or it's such a ingrained part of their personality.
Yes. Why are they moving so fast though? I don't get it. Is do they have this weird sense of mortality even though
When you
he's
when you're a
invincible? Like
superhero,
what's going on?
I mean, the world could end tomorrow, right? If you're a superhero, like why wait? You could be dead like in a week. So I don't know. Maybe that drives it a little bit. Like also they're young. Young love moves fast.
Yeah, I think that they also know each other very well. They've been friends. They relate to each other on a lot of different levels, and so I think those kind of things can definitely, hit the fast forward button on a relationship.
Yes. There's this idea that Eve brings up that the future version of herself is not herself. And we see a future version of Mark bringing him clothes, and that future version of himself seems sad. And they're like, oh, don't ask about that. Is the future versions of themselves, or is that just kind of a theory? Like, logistically, when you guys think about these future versions of themselves, is this chronologically them, or is that just an idea or a potential of them?
It depends on what has occurred in the time between when they're encountering them in the future. Using Eve as an example, the Eve that we encounter in season two that tells her that she has affection for Mark has lived a very long life, and there's a tremendous amount of things that have happened to her. That's not Eve. The one that you mention in episode three, I believe, where Mark seems kind of down and they're like, don't worry about that. That actually is a glimpse of Mark in the future from that episode. That very much is him. It's just seeing him at the end of the episode. So, or the end of the events that have occurred. So yeah, I guess the answer is it's a case by case thing.
Time travel, case by case.
Yeah.
But I will say, this is the kind of stuff that we love in the writer's room and working this stuff out. And it's kind of stuff that we think about a lot. So, you know, we are trying to very meticulously keep track of all of the different things that are going on when we are doing time jumps or multiverse stuff and making sure that it all tracks and it all makes sense.
Sometimes we take an entire day just talking about time theories and where things can go. And like, yeah, and we have to have lunch and then we do it again. It's great. It's wonderful.
Yes, awesome. Well, thanks for talking to me yet again. I can't wait to see you next year for our yearly meeting. I hope all is well. And
I'll
Robert, please don't be a stranger.
I'll do my best, but no promises.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. You guys have a good one.
Great to see you again.
All right.
Yeah, take care, Ariana.
Bye.